faith. Faith is believing you can fly when everyone around you tells you that you can't. Faith is choosing to walk upon the waters, the great unknown where your feet may fail. Faith is believing you are free to move, to dream, to achieve, and to excel, even when the world tells you that you can't because you are undocumented. It is about believing. You don't know how it will happen, but you know that it will. In my case, faith in God is the single most important aspect of my life. It is my foundation, my base. I've learned to take the first steps, even when I don't see the whole staircase, which has led me to witness His amazing grace. In 2012, before I was granted DACA, I declared in the name of Jesus that I would study in an American university, that I would produce documentaries, and that I would visit El Salvador, my country of birth. Things that were impossible and prohibited for an undocumented person like myself at the time.
Confío en Dios de que Él me va a dar el permiso para poder viajar. Si Dios me lo permite, voy a estar yendo en este año a El Salvador. O si no, por lo menos voy a poder manejar, voy a poder volar libremente aquí en el país, porque yo confío que Él tiene ese permiso que ahorita estoy tramitando, yo sé que Él me lo va a dar. Confío.
3 years later, in 2015, I graduated with a bachelor's degree from the California State University, Long Beach. I produced my first documentary, and I visited my family in El Salvador after 11 years of separation. A dream that I had been praying for years, since coming to the United States when I was 13 years old. Amazing, isn't it? Sounds easy when said after it's been done. But the process to get there was certainly far from easy. It started in 2013 in San Jose, California, when I took the first big leap of faith and decided to move to Long Beach on my own.
He vivido 7 años en San Jose, California, y es algo difícil porque todas mis amistades y la verdad ahorita tengo un poco de mucha nostalgia, pues por saber que pues voy a un lugar donde todavía no sé qué es lo que va a pasar, aún no tengo un lugar donde vivir.
I embarked on the journey to Long Beach, a city I didn't know but that would become my new home, a place, a time, a battleground that would break me and see me grow. From making multiple trips, sleeping in my car, hoping to secure a home, to trusting I would be able to pay the rent when I was unemployed. It was at that time when I learned to thank God for food when I had none. A time that made me realize that money is important, but that is not our all. That there is a lot more to life, and that to be happy, it requires very little. I learned to seek God's kingdom and His righteousness first, and then trusting that all the other things will be provided for me. I started witnessing miracle after miracle, but perhaps one of the most tangible miracles is when God gifted me a book I needed for school. I was a student at Castle Long Beach at the time. I had no money for books or food. Making my month's rent was my only goal. But there was one book I needed to buy for one of my classes and I couldn't find it anywhere. I started my semester without it and I was falling behind. But one day, as I was in a food bank's line, waiting for my turn to get food, I glanced at a bookshelf on the side which had a free book sign. As I turned and looked, I saw the book I needed, standing tall. The Filmmaker's Handbook 2013 edition. A brand new book in an old dusty shelf inside a food bank in Long Beach. That day changed my life. It couldn't be anything else but God's love and grace. He knew I needed it. I've been praying for it. And He gave it to me in the most unlikely of places. This is just a single example of the many ways God showed me that He was in control. A process that grounded me and made me appreciate the little things in life. It made me humble, but also strong enough to go after the impossible. Ever since, I've learned to have faith bigger than my fears, to take steps into the unknown, trusting God that He will make a way where there is none. It hasn't been easy. I've slowed down, fallen down, tossed and turned on the ground, but I never gave up. I continue to run in this race I call life, for the Lord has always been by my side. And today, in 2017, I am here at Chapman University, an undocumented immigrant in a private university, pursuing a master's degree in documentary filmmaking, living the dream I had when I was 17. And even though I'm facing bigger challenges, bigger is the God in whom I trust. My name is Lidieth Arevalo. I am a dreamer, and I walk by faith and not by sight.